I was in the athletic arena at one time. I was an assistant athletic director. I was assistant athletic director at two institutions at Tulane University, University of Oklahoma. And I had the desire to move up in the administrative ranks. And in athletics, at the time, the next move would be to be an athletic director. Well, there weren't many African-American athletic directors at Division I institutions. There are not many now either. This is 20, 25 years later, probably. Well, I looked around and I thought that I wanted to move up the administrative ladder, and my chances of being an athletic director weren't extremely good. But my chances, I looked around, and my chances of being a vice president for student affairs, which is what I started out pursuing, were a lot better in my eyes. And so what I did is I decided to make the switch from athletics to student affairs and pursue that avenue. So wanting to be the vice president, I was the dean of students, and the next step would be to be a vice president. So I was the dean of students at the University of Florida and began to look around, and I was nominated for this position at Iowa State. And once I came here and interviewed, realized it was a great opportunity, and so I decided to pursue it. And was lucky and fortunate enough to be selected as a vice president and been here for the last 10 years.
And so with those goals, was there one thing that you wanted to do as soon as you entered that position, or was it one thing that you wanted to change or implement into the system that you felt was important?
Well, there was no one single thing. I believe that my goal was to make it the best, make the student affairs, division of student affairs at Iowa State the best division of student affairs in the country. I mean, that was the goal.
So doing that, and you're doing a great job here at Iowa State, how do you turn on the students becoming involved at any level, whether it's youth or especially at the university, since that's who you deal with mostly?
Well, really try to get them to identify what it is they're interested in, and make it clear that find something that you can be passionate about and go after it. And the key is to find what really turns you on, if you will, or what really gets you excited. As some of my friends would say, what gets your motor running. Once you do that, then I think it's kind of, you get out of the way, because young people will typically take it and run, especially if they get really excited about something. So that's key. For me, that's the key.
And then, so lastly, you've given some advice, you've mentioned, but are there any last words that you'd give to junior high students, high school students, or even college students as they about life, how to handle things, handle tough situations?
First of all, you're going to have them. Clearly, things are not going to always go your way, so get ready for it. Be ready for the bumps. Set goals, and set high goals. I think that's important. Set goals that are important to you, not just those who are around you, because so often you'll get individuals to try to please other people, and I think that's a problem. I think you can run into some real difficulty that way. Find something you can really be passionate about and go after it. Be willing to make the sacrifices and work hard in order to achieve the goals. I think that's, there's nothing, I don't think it's very complicated. I think it's very simple, quite frankly. But it can be difficult. It's simple, but I think it can be difficult.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
We appreciate your time very much.
All right. Good.